I'm Brakti Hawa Brakatha, Yahusha, Brakti Hawa Brakatha, Yahusha, Bashim, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. Lesson will be entitled A Fortified Structure. Lord, will you are edified. Luke 14 and 28. For which of you intending to build a tower? This tower is a representation for you and I. All right. Referring to prophets. Okay. And Lord will, we are the elect. Sit not down first and count the cost. Now, this is referring to the time frame when we were watching videos and contemplating on taking on the responsibility of being full-time prophets. Whether he have sufficient to finish it, meaning what? Completing it, okay? Let's read this in the NIV. Suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost to see if you have enough money to complete it? We get the money from Yahushua, which brings me to the parable of the talents. Matthew 25 and verse 14, for the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling. This man is Yahushua, traveling into a far country, referring to the third heaven, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. Meaning what? These talents, his goods, or his wealth. So Yahushua has invested in us so we can invest in ourselves. And at the same time frame, as we are teaching others, we must continue to invest in ourselves, right? Point blank period. Now, according to this parable, Yahushua will recoup once he returns, hence the second coming. Okay? So this money he has given us, we must flip it to the best of our abilities. Okay? Verse 15, and unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several ability. Meaning, we have what we need to finish the project, okay? And we can equate that fortified structure, which is that tower, including ourselves, right? And straightway took his journey. Let's go back. Luke 14 and verse 28. And let's focus on tower. According to the Greek.
Strong's G 4444. Purgas.
And according to outline of biblical usage, a fortified structure rising to a considerable height. Okay? Now, when I think about this fortified structure, all right, at this time frame, it begins with the apostles, all right, because you have to factor in their experience, all right, and their ongoing relationship with Yahweh Bashim, Yahushua. All right, now, a tower, again, is a fortified structure rising to a considerable height. All right. What is fortified? Fortified means of a place provided with defensive works as protection against attack. Okay? Again, a tower, a fortified structure rising to a considerable height. Now, the apostles of Great Millstone is at this level. Now, for us that has been in the truth going on 10 years, 12 years, 15 years, 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, okay, this is still an ongoing process. Now, remember, a tower, a fortified structure rising to a considerable height to repel a hostile attack. The hostile attack from who? Satan. Which brings me to Ephesians 6 and 11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Wiles in the Greek is going into the craftiness of the devil, meaning it can be you, Satan. Salaki, it can be you, Satan, put against you. It can be your woman, your siblings, your children, your job, your transportation, and etc. Okay? Satan will attack us in any form. However, our biggest opponent is ourselves. And most importantly, Satan uses, right, Esau and the black woman. Just had to throw that in there. All right, so let's go back to Luke 14 and 28. A fortified structure rising to a considerable height to repel a hostile attack or to enable a watchman to see in every direction. So what precept comes to mind? Acts 20 and 27. For I have not shunned to declare unto you all the counsel of the Most High. All right. So in a nutshell, the prophets, we tell you everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay. As well as the beauty of this truth. All right. You have to receive the full spectrum. Okay. And becoming this fortified structure rising to a considerable height. This takes time. This takes experience, which brings forth wisdom. And again, for some of us, this is an ongoing process to reach this level. All right, so we must continue to build. But remember, Yahushua gave us what we need to complete this project, which is ourselves. All right. So I'm going to read this definition again. A fortified structure rising to a considerable height to repel a hostile attack or to enable a watchman to see in every direction. All right. And as you endure hardness, you become taller and stronger. Hence, fortified structure rising to a considerable height. Okay, which brings me to the last precept, Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 18. For behold, I have made you this day a defenced city, hence fortified, and an iron pillar, and brazen walls against the whole land, against the kings of Judah, against the princes thereof, against the priests thereof, and against the people of the land. All right. So we are protected. We are built. We are built to last through the spirit and mercy of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. And they shall fight against you, but they shall not prevail against you. For I am with you, saith the Lord Yahweh, to deliver you. Okay? Lord will, you were edified. Shalom.